Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, that's alright. Hello! So, yes. Well, I was waiting for my full body to charge. I made this. It's not perfect. It has some weight painting issues, as you can see. It has a little bit of clipping right there. But, it's... for putting it together in like an hour, that is pretty good. Got a little apron. Which has like a weird weight painting thing. Or weird, shading. But, it's fine. We still love her. It's just a weird blue stain. It's an apron. Yeah, it just looks like a stain. I got blue. I was making blue. It is. It's very mom. It is quite hot in here, but I'll try to be chill. So have that on. By the way, please, someone, after stream, remind me to make the camera. To make the side camera, because I keep forgetting to do it. The shoulders kind of bother me a little bit. They're a little awkward on this one, but I'll adjust them. Oh look, it's Umbra. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's go beat up Fable. Let's go beat up Fable. Yeah, obviously. Go beat him up. That brother I hate. That brother I hate. I have to beat him up every day. Or he gets too used to joy and happiness. I know he's here.
Define normal.
He was here. Exactly. I don't know if he's here anymore, actually.
I mean, I could take a look and see if they're healing at all. There should be some sign of healing with those.
Have you been checked for radiation?
No, but I haven't been near any. I mean, sure, why not?
Well, if you're not healing, it might mean your cells are not regenerating, which could imply you have damage to your DNA.
And I'm still curious of who said that.
I have a picture of them.
I mean, maybe. I don't know of any radioactive things. Yeah, I just don't know of any radioactive
No, not for a while.
I haven't seen them.
Usually,
Have you been in Zafira? Because that
I mean, yeah.
There's a high possibility.
It definitely could have happened.
It could have.
yeah.
I'm just pre-med.
We're just, yeah, we're just more going over.
At least still
Isn't magical.
observe people, not just adventurers. Observe.
I mean, you
keep in
could just
mind-
have some sort of weird medical
Do you have a
condition that none of
pulse?
us would guess.
I mean, it would be nice to get.
Yeah, I'm
That's
alive.
true.
Sure,
Okay.
just-
What's the medical condition where your blood is like really thin and it doesn't heal?
Anemia.
No, I don't
Or
have
not
any.
heal.
Anemia
doesn't
is
clot.
low iron.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about
Oh,
That's different, I
you're
think.
right.
the
But
one
that
you-
wouldn't
I'm
cause
not
like
a
the
medical
skin
person.
not to heal.
It's
I thought that was
hemophilia.
The skin, the
hemophilia.
skin still heals.
But that's usually specifically with bleeding.
Right.
It just means you
It has nothing to
bleed
do
like a
with
lot.
healing, It's just your coagulation.
Yeah.
is
Just
lower.
clot.
You haven't discovered.
It's
Yeah.
not
But you still
necrosis,
feel
so.
at a normal rate.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably,
by the
unless
way,
you got
um,
a sample of the cells along
there
the side
are,
of the wound and checked under a
little
microscope to see if they're
gold
even
coin
trying to-
bugs that have been showing up.
heal
if you
themselves.
see them,
If there is no
crush
cell
them,
action, then
step
you know
on
the
them,
cells
eat them,
themselves aren't even
whatever,
trying to heal.
just
If they're
destroy
trying to
them.
heal,
Are they
it
edible?
stops them. Or like they are.
They're made
you
out of
know,
pure gold. There have been
duplicating
people that
kind of
have been
nuisance
eating the
that
gold.
off.
Oh, I don't want. I can't eat that. I think.
Well, they said again.
I don't
my
think. I
body
don't
just
think my
isn't
stomach
doing
is strong
anything.
enough for
It's like
gold.
there is no.
But I can kill them and grab them.
I mean,
Fable
thinking
ones.
about it.
Marge is different. Fable's.
I mean, I haven't.
Fable's a
had
fuck
this before. I
ass.
mean, look at my arms. I mean, I've got.
I don't know what's wrong with his
shit
stomach.
and
You're
all
the kind of
healed
person
fine.
who's gotten.
But yeah, no, if you see them, destroy them.
No,
Take a look at the eye.
If they end up, if they're trying to basically embed themselves into people, from what we can tell.
That's what-
talking about here. If it's
It's.
Yeah,
I think it's the
trying to put
fact that
curses on
the
people, so
lower
as
stuff
long
is
as you
maybe-
destroy them before they embed themselves into you, you'll be fine. As well as if they're inside, they can't do anything.
I have thick skin.
I can
It'll
also
be a
change your
little
bandages
hard.
for you, 'cause,
It'll take them like a second.
yeah.
Probably.
Honestly,
There's still something to
I'm
keep in
shocked.
mind. So if you see them at all,
I'll
Yeah.
just give him a good zap.
That is pretty gnarly.
I won't
I think
eat
that
them.
works as well.
Umbra, no, you're not. We're not eating them. They're made of gold. I don't know why I instinctively look up. She's
I'm
not.
surprised that
I can't. She's not. She's like only in here now. I can't see her anywhere.
Every gift is a curse.
Why it's not healing?
There is no good with
It's like an instinct. It's disgusting.
Without, I don't want to poke and prod it.
Her greed
I feel like
sickens me.
naturally, if you hear something that's like
I mean, if it gives an answer.
I
in this
guess.
general area, you're gonna instinctively look up for it.
I guess. Yes.
So, I was in a hospital. They put me in a coma for.
If you want me to, back off.
You
just
also
let me know.
did
Just give
Miss
us a
Fable.
call.
He was here like
That
20 minutes ago.
asshole.
He might
Why
be
did he
back
leave?
before we close.
Why did he leave?
Oh, he has
Counts?
some of the Praetorians are being attacked by gold constructs, like
Yeah.
bigger than the scout ones. So he went to go help deal with them.
I'm shocked that you're even able to think through that.
I hate him. I hate him, and I want him to die.
Probably a lot of it might.
That's a lie. I'm over exaggerating.
Limb stuff. Trying to. Your body
Well,
trying
he
to
might be
feel
back
stuff that isn't
later-ish.
there.
I came here just for him.
I mean, it's mostly around.
Well, I guess not just for him. I need to get out of the house.
I mean, the only
Understandable.
physical change.
And Ruby's like,
you get paid to be here, so
Ruby's like big now, so
I mean, using magic.
it's
That's
fine.
Like, it's the only thing that's changed.
I feel
haven't
that
changed
Alfie is
anything
like
else. I have
physically
no
like
other
a 1-year-old now.
conditions
Magic
that
is
is
lightning, right?
Baby.
What does
Yeah.
anything? Do you feel like?
And they're just like-
Walking around.
area when you perform magic?
It's already
You can't-
walking.
Magic is blocked in here, so.
They walk that quick?
Here, but do you normally feel any
Yes.
different when you try and use magic?
It's not very graceful, but yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity. I can't do it at will. I have to.
She's like a,
I
You have
can't
to-
focus.
it's like she's toddling. I don't know how kids work.
Give me something to kill. And
She's physically like already a year old,
doing that. I'm not in the mood.
so she's like doing the really unbalanced stepping.
I'm
and
surprised-
she's very.
It feels like it's been more than a year since she was born. But maybe that's my
It
malfunctioned
hasn't
mind.
actually- It hasn't even actually been a year since she was born, technically.
What?
She was born last July.
We won't be able to detect it here.
Yeah, July. She was born on the summer solstice,
Ooh.
so it hasn't even been a year yet. But she's physically a year.
Using magic
Ooh.
or something with it, because where I'm
Nothing
from,
happened.
nobody uses it.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
There's no.
I
I
didn't
don't
see
know, like,
into
it's not anything anybody
Any-
from where
the-
I'm
the-
from
the
has ever done.
constructs of the universe for a second.
Generally,
not
yes.
doing
Since it wasn't caused
Understandable.
by your magic, my only thought is
Just telling you these other paths.
how
Damn.
since
I feel like whenever I come here, I don't really need to do my job because there's no one does anything.
or a lot of mana and like how people tend to
Which is a good thing.
control it goes through their body in a flow. I'm wondering if
No one
it's
does it.
Yeah,
disrupted
nobody's
at all
stupid
by
enough
your
to try
injury that
anything.
interacts with injury at all.
Because they know what will happen.
They were so much stupider
I don't know.
at Purple Lotus. They were so much stupider.
Arena, if you want to see if you can like work your
And it's not like there weren't restrictions.
But unfortunately, we don't have.
They were still stupid.
Kill here.
Yeah, I don't. I've got to be like.
Have people just
I
learned?
don't know. Maybe
but I don't-
maybe if there are restrictions in place, people attempt to break them more.
Have people just learned?
So
Have they grown? Have they
Maybe.
decided not to be dumb anymore?
The flow of mana
No,
and
of course not.
controlling your
No, people are still dumb.
No,
People
never,
are still
never.
very dumb.
That would never happen.
Yeah, that's kind of been my learning curve. I've
Ethan
tried
and
to
Orion
slow
still
down
exist. They are
so
prime
now
examples.
and
That's true.
Maybe you can help the pain go away.
It's been a while since something has happened up here. Knock on wood.
I'm the kind of person that when
The last thing that happened with me was me trying to get someone trying to get me killed. Well, probably more than killed technically.
best thing you can do in this situation is
They want my
do
skin.
a lot of research, chase what
Oh.
threads you can find, and
Probably.
experiment.
And I still haven't beat up Fable for what he fucking said last time I saw him.
Well, you're more than welcome to beat him up if he shows up, or you could. I would say. I would say you could break into our house, but you know our house isn't really locked to you.
No. Even if it was, that wouldn't be a problem.
If you do need a hand, let me know.
I'd figure it out. I figured out worse.
Sure you would.
The only way to stop that cycle is to not have an involvement.
Yeah, I'm sure one of these days something will happen and you'll be here for it.
I hope
And then
so.
you get to fight something.
I hope so.
I think the last thing that showed up was the Hive. I always mix them up. The Hive or the Vex, whatever they're called.
Give yourself practically a paper cut.
Those are the last things that showed up here.
It'd at least let us know if it's a.
It's one of the two.
The Hive are bugs. The Vex are bug-ish, but they're like robots, I think.
I think it was the Vex, because it was like the ones that can do the weird temporal time shit.
Yeah, I think that's the Vex.
It's one of those things.
Yeah, okay.
Said you had a
Oh yeah,
good
they
shot.
were the last ones to show up here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was before.
I mean,
hi.
before that,
Hello.
I was gonna say that could be checked to just see if it's healing at all.
I admittedly don't really have much for time stuff.
No, I mean, this isn't like.
I don't either. Well, you know, most of the time, you know, the people aren't supposed to be messing with time. Time is supposed to be a pretty straight linear line. But you know that there's the couple that come in and they're like, I'm gonna learn chronomancy and go back in time, and then the butterfly effect.
And then everything's fucked up.
Yep.
Forever. For everyone.
Oh, I'm just looking.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
She said it doesn't bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
How
like
did
the
you get
outfit.
that
Yeah.
anyway?
Yeah.
about it.
I'm gonna go back in time and genetically
Close range
rewrite
laser
your
type
lineage
thing.
so that you're a cat person instead.
Oh, that was a laser one?
Can you go back in time and
What the
genetically
fuck?
rewrite my lineage?
I don't
I
remember.
mean, all the cells could be
Maybe.
dead. I mean, that would
If I ever learned.
It is very
Nothing
possible, in which
there.
case you might have to get, you know,
skin graft.
If I
I mean, it
did
is,
that,
but
then the
but
time
only
police would come
kind
after
of.
me.
muscle grafts and
At times.
Just
like-
police
you gotta worry
Everything's in such bad shape.
If any police are gonna come after me, I want it to be known for the chaos that I cause.
And they can't, like, because
It's not like it's really banned, but I mean,
funny.
it's just not really enforceable.
That is.
You can't just tell everybody, I went back in time and I rewrote everything and now this person's dead.
Watch the day I start my villain arc is the day the world is destroyed. I've only
That
been using a
Ludric?
tenth of my power.
What happened to his hair?
Yes, it is.
body shows that it can heal elsewhere.
I don't know, he got taller.
Clean up the edges.
Tall again?
To the point
Yeah.
of-
And he has like a fuckload of hair, actually.
I can't guess on how far that
He has so much hair.
Because usually I'd imagine they
He
would
used to
clean up
have a
the
lot of
edges
hair, and then he cut it all off for like a mohawk for a while.
But
Yeah, I remember.
graft isn't going to be enough for that. Otherwise, it's like it's like putting
His legs
I'm
different.
gonna throw him.
Yeah,
Have his legs always
Frisbee
been
at
like that?
him.
It's,
The
piece of
bangs?
fabric over a big hole.
I think the
As
bangs
soon as
got
there's
longer.
anything touching
I'm
the
gonna
fabric,
throw a frisbee at him.
Well, I guess by skin graft I would imply, of course, removing all of the dead or damaged tissue.
Damn it.
You missed.
I tried.
Yeah,
No, you're so. He's
yeah,
so.
you might need
I'm
something like a
defense for
cyber skull.
surgery. I'm
No, you're
just
fine.
in school, so.
I literally am just a battle medic.
Do you
I can
think it's
keep the inside juice inside juice.
Do you think it's possible? I don't know. I mean, if magic isn't integral to my world, do you think maybe me using it hurts me more than it helps
That's
me?
racist.
I cannot say that's impossible.
Maybe.
No, it's just factually correct.
Since when has Dylan not been a little racist? Dylan's French.
I have to be racist.
That's incorrect.
It's possible, but
You being French don't mean you have to be racist. You being a bitch means you have to be racist. Get it right.
how your wound behaves when you are.
I can say that.
It is different.
Not safely,
They are
but I can
different.
say
They
it.
are different. They're different.
Not safe.
What happened to your hair? How did you just
Oh,
create?
God. I thought I was going to have a fucking wind blast my hair. Ah! Anyways, you were saying.
What happened to your hair?
Definitely, I would.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you the thing I tell everybody whenever people ask about this. I was outside in my backyard cleaning up, doing a little bit of yard work, and I saw a Pokemon running by, and he was being quite rude. And I was not appreciative of its presence there. When I told it to leave, it didn't leave. So I got into a fist fight with it. And when I beat it, I saw a little thing pop up in front of me saying, "You leveled up." I go, "What does that mean?" And then I turned to this.
Psionics and Chi are rare.
I can't believe you categorize
You're still a
yourself
dog.
as a Pokemon.
You're still a dog,
now.
right? Are you not a dog anymore?
Dog. No, I'm still a dog. I've always been
a
dog,
canine.
like quotations.
A
Yes,
canine.
in nature. So.
Wait, so does that mean you're one of the sword people now?
What?
Are you one of the sword people now?
What do you mean, soul people?
You leveled up. Are you one of the sword people? Like they one guy's got a sword, one guy's got a shield.
No. Just because he leveled up doesn't make him that. He just entered a new category phase. He just clearly identified himself as a Pokemon at this point.
Oh, he's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's a Pokemon. He's a Pokemon. He's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I had a similar experience where I went through that myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because he hasn't turned back yet, so he's not a Digimon.
No, he hasn't.
Digimon, that's how you tell the difference. The Digimon go back. And if he was a Bakugan, then he'd like fold up.
How you actually were, I
Yeah.
guess.
I haven't seen him fold.
Fold him into a ball.
Don't fold him into a ball.
So, Cord,
Yeah.
for actual context, seriousness, and non-bullshit, so that way the official story can be known by
Okay.
people now.
I will stop
So-
bullshitting for 5 minutes.
So, my partner was trying to help me with removing the scars I have all over my body, because I had quite a numerous amount of them. On top of that, I also, so doing that, I thought to his sister, because the first time we tried with the hemomancy, it didn't take, so I used a potion from my tower that I go to for fun little stuff. Not important. The important part is, I got a list of ingredients of the potion supposed to help with rejuvenation. I kind of fudged a couple of the ingredients because I
You
couldn't get them
overdid
on
it.
hand.
You over rejuvenated yourself, and you made yourself beautiful.
I was already beautiful, dear.
You made yourself beautifuler.
Thank you. And yes, I did.
There you go.
But no,
So it's Maybelline.
It is fine though.
Oh, it's more than Maybelline, dear. So the thing was, right? Everyone sees. I show people the list of ingredients, right? And we were all of the same opinion. There's when I mix all the ingredients together, I'm like, well, this looks kind of awful. Like this looks like a terrible powder. And you're supposed to put it in distilled water. And I said, fuck that, because that's disgusting. I'm not doing that. So I poured it into ginger ale instead. I thought it would taste better, you know?
No.
It'd be better. The bubbles made it go down smoother. The after effects, not so much.
No. You're like a magic burp.
One of the pieces to that potion was like the blood of children or something like
What?
that.
I mean,
Not that I'll admit in public.
I mean, it could
Again,
Potions of youth regeneration often include blood of children sometimes.
Now, when I say rejuvenation, I'm not talking about getting younger. I'm talking about restoring my body's scars.
Yeah, that's different.
One starfish.
That's
totally.
different. That's different.
Bad metaphor.
No, this sounds more like he needed to go to the Nether.
True.
And get like those sparkly melons.
I've been under some weird
See, Flora tried to get me to go down there once with her, and then she just left me. She got distracted by a bunch of shiny things. And I'd never played the game before, so I was kind of just sitting there going, what the fuck's going on? What is
Yeah, that sounds like
happening?
Larry.
Well,
Love it,
now's your time to go back.
let's go with that.
Huh?
Say like through magic, there was some way I could make the pain. Fuck, if I'm lucky, I don't have to eat anymore. Maybe. I mean, is that even a good idea if it's provable? Yeah, like
Hi, Patty.
You know,
Hi.
Now what, asshole?
Are you guys aware of the coin bug thing or no?
Yes.
I've heard about it. I'm actually here for that reason.
I'm not gonna eat them. I promise.
Do not.
Umbra might try to.
Do not eat them. Look, okay.
They're
I'm
made
gonna
of
give
gold.
quick
That would
warning.
be. That would hurt my stomach. I think.
Yes, but they also try to force a pact on you. So if you let them do the thing, they're gonna turn into me.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't want to turn into you. You're blonde.
There you go. Then. Oh, I'm blonde right now. Okay. Sometimes my hair keeps turning pink. So
No,
I guess
you're
today's
blonde.
not a. Today's not a pink day.
Don't eat, because I would rather not have.
But yeah, no.
You've been having enough protein intake, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh, skin.
Skin is probably the least of your concerns, to be honest.
Yeah, I prefer still being made of mana.
Skin.
And also, ended up being human once wasn't a fun time.
Skin isn't great. It gets sweaty.
Well, it's more so just like having organs and
Oh yeah,
needing to
organs.
sleep.
Yeah. Sometimes Umbra makes it so I can feel all of my organs and then I throw up. It's bad.
Okay, that just sounds cruel. That's just
Yeah,
cruel.
because she's an asshole.
Oh, from just during October, I was human for a month.
Facilitates looking for this stuff.
What?
If you can just make a pray out of nowhere,
Okay.
then that honestly is all I really need at this point. I also
Jeez.
don't speak it out.
You tell people that, you know, what is it? It's real weird.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Where did it go?
Wait.
I think it died.
Inside here, you're not gonna be able to use your capabilities aside from like.
Oh no, I don't need to use my capabilities. I just need to capture one.
You just need to grab it.
I'm gonna grab it. No, grabbing it is how you get it. Problem.
Okay, so we've been trying to capture these things for quite some time. Like,
The kid can fly.
I'm trying to remember what methods we used to try to capture, but like, whenever we did stuff like, oh yeah, we tried doing stuff like, put inside of a bubble so they can't, go anywhere, but then it starts tearing itself apart.
No, I have.
So we do something.
I have an idea. Although I need magic in order to try it, so I might have to stand outside to see if I can lure one out of the open.
Yeah. If you like, I guess like kind of like a do a watch out there.
Yeah, if I can get a spotter for me to make sure that way
I can
stock
go.
up on-
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully, once
Alright.
Patty can come. We'll both come and watch.
It's definitely handy for being
Oh,
able to
there it
reach
is.
top
I see it
shelves.
right there.
That way I don't always have to call you.
Right on the nose.
Grab it! I've got the jar.
I was about to say I could still.
Ooh, a jar might actually work.
Well, if it tears itself apart, it
Yeah, but
won't.
I'd rather not buy it.
Put it in the jar.
Shocking, it might work too. I just realized.
it shouldn't be possible.
Depending on
No,
what
no,
it's
no,
made
no,
out of.
no, it completely
Until you have the answer, it feels impossible.
No, wait, the jar. It's gonna tear itself apart in there.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
If you shock it, you might stop it and temporarily paralyze it.
It's something I've been on my bucket list.
It has, yeah. I've got a jar full of gold dust from them. I'm
It might
collecting
bring
them.
you some emotional.
Okay,
support.
actually, that's very
Higher,
helpful.
dealing with the bugs.
I mean, what's the problem with it tearing itself up?
Well, it's hard to identify it.
I guess
even
that's
if magic
fair.
It's very hard. I have a picture
That's
of one.
fair.
Yeah, and Ari has a 3D scan of it too.
You still have.
I could try goo.
that you go through.
I could try goo.
Maybe that might work.
If you want to, again.
Only you know how.
How much do you about these things do you know?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's a bug. I know it's a bug and it's made of gold and I can't eat it.
So the reasoning for that, it's made of gold.
Well, it
and
also
it's a
curses
bug.
you.
Well, it doesn't curse you. It makes a pact with you.
Oh, okay. Dylan said it was a curse.
Well, I mean, kind of call A, call B. It's a
I
pact to
guess.
a curse.
Well, I don't like those.
That far.
Oh, hey, LeJack. Oh, hi, Patty.
Like Griselda.
Hey there.
Well, I mean, thankfully, that should be harder for them with me, probably.
Just in case, a little extra protection wouldn't hurt.
I've got like goop around my soul.
Potentially.
This goop. That might make it harder. I don't know.
Well, again, so
I'm not a
if you do
soul
get-
expert or a pact expert. That's not my thing.
I'm not really my thing necessarily, but it's something I have learned through trade. So, couple of ideas, simple things I want to try first and foremost. One, I want to see if these things are sentient.
I don't think we've.
I mean, do they show any ability to plan?
That's what we're going to find out.
They seem to do ambush.
Mary is Ruby. Mary's always been Ruby.
But we don't know if that's sort of an instinctual, like, hey, we were going to jump down from the trees and stuff like that.
I mean, there's tactics and there's plans. There's different. Those are different. Yeah, I mean more like like if they tried to lead people into a room to like sneak attack them, then
That
maybe
hasn't happened yet.
that might show some higher intelligence.
That hasn't happened yet. They've only simply just been jumping off of like high places or just kind of crawling up around.
Yeah, that sounds like
they've been doing ambush tactics, just no traps yet.
Yeah.
Also,
you're looking for higher intelligence.
So the problem is actually going to be difficult because the gold smell they have is surrounding us.
So what is this related to? Do we know?
We're not really sure, to be honest.
That's kind of half the problem, half the point we're trying to do.
I mean, Dylan said gold constructs were attacking somewhere else. Is it related to that? They're both gold.
I wasn't aware that they were attacking elsewhere.
What you up to, Mr. Ludwig?
Oh,
we're doing some bug hunting.
I do have another bit of information to give that I don't think people mentioned. They give off this sort of like vibes, this sort of greedy vibes. I'm being very specific, greedy vibes. So,
gold.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Did you stun it? Wait, it's still moving.
Stop.
I thought that's for commanding animals, not constructs.
If they are simple-minded.
Simple-minded, okay. Don't try to pick it up. Don't try to pick it up.
Also good. I would say good eyesight, but I mean.
Stay still.
Yeah, let Ludwig handle this.
Yeah.
No, cease.
Best I could do is try to goop it.
Quick magic.
But I don't know if my goop would have the same problem as touching.
From the object itself.
Because the goop is kind of different.
The goop is you, right?
Kind of. It's made of me. But it's also made of things I eat.
No.
As if once it leaves your body, is it connected to you?
I mean, it's connected to me, yes.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I wouldn't count on that then.
Okay.
The vibes I get from this thing is also that it's trying to.
About what I expected.
I think it's trying to forcibly apply a pact. So if it's
has anybody actually gotten the pact yet?
People, from what I was told.
They have. So wait, how do they get it? Have they gotten rid of it?
Yeah, there's ways to get rid of it. From what I'm being told.
Okay. I thought this was actually a strong pact. Oh my god,
Well, no. So it's linked to the object as a curse. So if you get something. It's gotta come off.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like I gotta fold my tail up now.
Yeah.
I can't lose that very easily. Arm, leg, foot, that's fine. This, not really.
Patty.
There we go.
Oh, mind you.
Yourself.
Kick. Kick.
Hold on.
Stop. Let go. Alright, take a step back from it. it's going to start tearing itself apart. So, you can give it simple commands through such things like witches' signs, which is a good thing to note. It can be charmed.
I've got a dustpan. Just
Thank you.
put that gold there. It's free gold.
I don't know if it's the same kind of gold, but...
Just making sure there's no tears in the cloth. Make sure I didn't try to latch onto you.
Oh my god, did it tear this thing?
That's what you're trying to find out. It was crawling on you. It got up quite a distance.
Yeah, it did.
Aurora's gonna be upset.
Probably. She can fix it.
I know, but she made this.
Yes. But it's fine. She can use her anger to figure out what's going on with these things.
I was gonna say they could go see.
She's already angry with these things.
I don't think that's Aurora's
There was some
here.
shenanigans going on inside in her store with the these coin bug things.
Yeah.
I'm more amazed that they simply they managed to skitter up without us even noticing.
They don't make a lot of sound.
They are quite small.
Yeah.
And that's why.
And like
Gold's a soft metal, so it's not as noisy.
Yeah, but I know, but that's still saying something with like me and Lugic around.
Yes.
At least I think that's how that works.
But, oh, I didn't know if you could hear really good.
I can't.
Oh.
Do you think I can't hear?
No, hear really good. I mean,
No, I can't
than,
hear.
you know.
Can I hear really good normally? No. Can I hear really good in the water? Yes.
Okay, well. Oh my god, I never actually tried. How would hearing with enhanced hearing work with underwater for me?
Well, it depends. It could be really bad. Because if you hear really good up here, then some of the sounds that are down there could hurt you. Like sonar. That actually really fucks me up. I hate sonar.
Oh, okay.
That shit hurts.
Yeah, I
It
don't
kills
like,
dolphins, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know, I can see that. They're kind of popping their heads or something like that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not a fan.
I'm gonna.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't even like hearing echolocation to begin with, so.
Yeah, it's made of meat points. But yeah, nothing's tried to like make a pact with the goop before, so I don't know if that would work.
Mm-hmm.
It's made of meat stuff.
Look, they gotta come from.
Little
I'd
bit
rather
of.
not give it the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
That's why I have to eat so much, apparently.
Wait, are you constantly like dripping goop or something?
No. But it like.
Why do you need so much energy?
Well, first of all, I'm big. Second of all, at least how me and Umbra have like kind of figured it out. It's like we're calling it meat points because it's like mana points, but meat.
Yeah, I get that.
Anything with goop or changing me at all costs meat, and that can either be my meat from me, my body, or from what I eat. So if I don't eat enough, doing any of this takes from my muscles.
Yeah.
Or my organs, or my skin.
Yeah, let's not have that.
Yeah. My protein. Meat points. It's my MP.
Very convenient naming.
No, she is not. She does not have a pact. Her and Umbra, it's not really. It doesn't really work like that. It's not a pact. They are merged.
I'm gonna give you a funny idea, all right?
And she has not made a pact with any devil of any kind. Umbra does not own her soul. Umbra is her soul. Umbra is part of her soul.
Rip itself apart. There's not the legs to do it.
No, I already brought that up. I asked them what happens when they pin it, and they said it just destroys itself anyway. So I doubt that'll work. That's what Fable told me, at least.
Hmm.
Yeah, I already thought about mobilizing it.
You said simple charms work. I know that much.
Just freeze it and
Or you can try. There's one right
That's
here.
so
Why?
simple.
I mean,
Ready?
It's on.
I can encase
Sit there.
Full. Jar.
Shake
In
it.
there.
Just shake it.
Nah,
Keep
it'll
us
just
oriented.
explode. Check this out.
I thought you were trying to catch these things.
We are.
It's in a
No.
jar.
He's
Okay,
trying
well,
to
I
collect
mean, like-
gold dust.
That's 10.
I-
Yeah, that's 10 gold's worth of bugs.
Is that going to help with your analysis, or?
I mean, they explode regardless. I'm just collecting gold. What, like, I can't do anything else. What do you want me to do? Freeze them in time? I can't do anything.
Okay.
So, Lugic,
It really likes you.
do you want me to freeze them?
Try freezing it. Go
Do you
for it.
think it likes undead
Okay,
energy?
gotcha.
That's not a terrible
Do you think
idea.
that's what it likes?
Not sure.
I know I successfully froze it once before, but at that point, though, it's like, what do we? How do we even
Yeah, I'm
analyze it?
curious. The only energy that I have
Go
currently that's
smile.
probably
Yeah, it does.
attracting undead.
Like, my freezing is kind of like, hey, yeah, it's a nice chunk of black ice there, but
Yeah, I mean, it's
you can't-
frozen. It hasn't destroyed itself.
yeah, but how are we gonna analyze it?
Well, somebody's
I don't know, magic.
somebody's going to maintain
Can
and
you
build
do that?
freeze. Actually, hold
It's
on.
black
keep
ice.
it-
There's no need. There's no need to maintain that.
If you can keep it cold enough after you get the black ice off. The problem is getting the
don't-
black ice off.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, can you get rid of the black ice yourself?
By kicking it.
You could just
Black
bash
ice is
it, you see.
black ice is basically a biohazard. They're like whenever I'm training with it, I have to literally take it to a proper waste management place, or someone who's got dispel magic.
I mean, I can just.
But you hit the spell, but you also hit the construct itself.
Does it fall apart when you dispel it?
I don't think anyone's tried dispel magic on it actually.
What? Yeah, what if it like remains inert? You won't have magic, but you'll have the object.
No, I feel like we did something in regards to that sort of thing. No wait, so I remember like it was Okay, so it was exuding like mana at some point,
Yeah, I'm fine.
and like
Can you disperse the black ice?
Dylan tried to take it
It's
in,
worse things, honestly. I just wasn't expecting
but
it to
he
be
Are you
tried to
removing
be.
the ice as well?
They're bugs, aren't
They're
they?
weighing on my back.
Oh, okay. The thing just kind of crumbles away.
I guess.
Well,
Any difference in the substance left behind, or is it just gold dust like
No,
it's been?
still gold dust.
Oh.
all right. Well,
Magic
How
seems to
do
hold
you
together.
preserve it? Actually, we need to make sure Kleptus doesn't get near these. You might accidentally eat them
that's 11.
on purpose.
Couldn't Kleptus like consume the pack that it tries to make?
I don't know. I don't know pact shit.
How many of these things been around? It's my first time.
I'm not a devil.
I have an idea. I have another idea. I had to preserve it.
I'm a dragon.
It's still
It's different.
active. Maybe. We'll try it. We'll see what happens.
I don't even know very much magic shit.
What's
So
your
freezing
idea
it
so we
kind
can
of
help
works
you?
If you could find a way to keep it
So-
frozen.
Yeah, I can do what Sal does to a minor extent. I can crystallize it in blood.
What?
Okay, yeah, sure. Like amber.
Mm-hmm. That way we can keep.
Well, Amber.
No,
Well,
but
there's your next scene. Go.
Please. Move your arm a little bit.
I don't think it's actually gonna work. If it still is able to function on its own, like we need a proper stasis
Romancy.
spell.
Essentially, encase the edges of it.
I mean,
of it in
like
blood crystal.
or
Maybe.
stasis. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to.
It's encased.
I put out a form to the HOA asking, hey, I'm requesting a stasis device. They have not gotten back to me yet, and it's been like about a
Yeah.
week now, or 2 weeks. It's been 2 or 3 weeks.
We're doing the job. It's encased.
I realize
This is useful frame.
if
I can't stop
if cutting off the part that has the pact on it works, like he said, then the goop could work because I just disconnect it from my body.
Anyone that knows magic, I don't know magic.
Yeah, if it's just disconnected properly from your body, maybe. But like, it just needs there needs to be some way to simply just be like, you're in suspended animation. That's what.
The problem is it's not going to suspend animation of it. It's just going to be like the jar. It's just going to trap it.
I'm just collecting the gold.
It's
You want a jar?
but if it's gonna function on its own, like
Real quick.
you cut off the legs, it's still going to dissolve itself in some way.
Yeah, I know.
Prepping inventories is on our HUDs.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm not a magical researcher.
If we could just get something to keep it alive. I guess the stasis maybe, but
Should probably put you.
So actually, I have a picture of that. So
Wait, did he actually get it to work?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
It worked.
Then what are you looking at?
It's got a skull on the bottom. It's got a happy face on top.
Smile on
Just
the
inspecting it how
top.
they can safely do it.
Oh, I see.
It's gonna just.
I mean, Arya could have given you a proper scan of that, but
So happy in death.
well, we have a.
I don't think it's technological, so I wouldn't be able to help you.
well, no, I mean, it's still having 3D scans. Good to be able to see what it looks like.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think a wizard should probably look into this.
The magic
Yeah,
seems
we're
to have
looking to
dissipated from it already. It is just
deliver
a
it.
gold coin construct thing that is dead.
Wait, it still has a.
Damn it. It had magic. Doesn't have magic anymore. So even with it being encased, kind of just left. Which.
I mean, I'll take it now.
Yeah. Well, now you can have.
Unless you
it
want
as
that,
well.
because it's still like in one piece.
Yeah, it's still one piece. It just doesn't have anything.
Yeah, so it might be more useful. I just have the dust. I don't know if there's any use to that being like solid or not. I mean, sure. Number 11, I guess.
Number 11, the extra special edition.
If actually, so here's a thought. If you have a capability of sort of, it's gonna sound completely ridiculous, but sort of like whooshing the magic off of it, I could still kind of like, funnel the magic that fell off and kind of, I guess, control in front of my hand and just bottle it up. But that's only if you can actually like whoosh the magic off in some way.
The only thing potentially would be to try to siphon it.
Yeah,
but
I need to
by
do it.
siphoning, It's just gonna go. Actually,
Siphoning, as in, when you mean siphoning, you don't mean like, you know.
Umbra can't make her pact.
Right?
Yeah, take it into myself.
Not a proper one, because Umbra doesn't have a soul.
There was
Umbra's soul is just essence,
some time ago, and it almost kind of like
essentially.
try to do something to her.
Cord has a soul, but Umbra's soul and Cord's essence is so mixed at this point that it's the same thing.
In doing that, transferring magic from one to another crystal. So theoretically, if you wanted to try that,
They can't. They physically cannot be separated,
just a question of can you siphon magic to that?
and that's been like that for a while.
Say we put an empty energy crystal and it was siphoned into that. Would that feasibly work?
Well, theoretically speaking, yes, but like I myself, I can
Yeah.
only move around magic that's already ambient. So,
So if I got something that's like an ambient type crystal that you could move it through, would it work then? Or still no?
that's the
So
it still needs to be able to. We still need to be able to get.
And Umbra has gone through changes as Cord and her have been further merged.
Touch the thing without it digging into you. If you just grab it, what happens?
It tears itself apart.
I have a bad idea.
us. We've gotten a debuff out of it.
Well,
All this experience and smartness, and none of us can come up with a solution.
That's the issue when it's a simple problem.
If it's receiving commands, couldn't we just cut off the signal?
Crystal.
We don't know where the signal's coming from.
You have that.
I know it was like kind of making suggestions that maybe there might be something around here. It's kind of observing the place, but
They might be tasty for you. Umbra doesn't. Umbra doesn't eat creases anymore. That is just a Fable thing now.
people, that's all I ask. If you want to use it for experimentation,
I try to see if there's some kind of invisible force that's kind of controlling it as well. Unfortunately,
I know. However, I feel like I can be a little
they have too many.
with you because you're supposed to be a friend.
Fable kind of holds a lot of things that are sort of standing in a different plane of existence, and it gets in the way of me trying to analyze it.
Anyways,
Are they only appearing here?
I haven't gotten any kind of reports of them being elsewhere just yet.
I do. This is a dumb idea.
There's a theory that the some of the I guess like weird rifts that have been opened up by some people here on the island, that is, might have let these things in.
Tear itself apart.
No. You want this, don't you? This is what you want, yes. Offering dangerously close. That's what you want, isn't it?
Still tears itself apart.
I was trying to see if there's a sweet spot in between where I can keep it close enough to keep it interesting without, doing it so I can study it a little longer. Yes, I'm Ludwig.
How do I say this? Just maybe pass along the thanks to Kleptus, I guess. It looks really nice.
Oh, the ring?
Yeah. Yeah, if you can pass along thanks.
You can tell
I mean,
me
I know
yourself.
I don't need to... well, that's if I bump into him. I don't go some of the same places that you guys.
You can like come to our place.
Technically, while it's trying to do its thing.
I guess
We
I could,
live in Orlando,
actually.
Saka now.
Wait, you do?
Yes.
You didn't tell me that part. I know you guys were talking about that.
We've been living there for a while.
I didn't get to throw you didn't throw a housewarming party. I could have brought stuff for you guys.
You say that like I've ever had a house. I don't know that. I don't know the house rules. I don't know how
What
to.
do you mean house rules?
I don't know how to like.
Housewarming party. Just going like, hey, you got a new home to live in. Congratulations. Let's throw a party. Cakes and good food and free stuff like toasters.
I do like free stuff. Okay, you've convinced me. I want a house party.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be the same now. It's been like you made it sound like it's been like weeks or months.
It's been a while. Ruby's already settled into going to school and shit.
Oh my god, Oh my god, have I really buried myself with work for that long?
Yeah. To be fair, I also haven't gotten out of the house. Well, and the diner.
Oh. Okay, well there's that.
I've kind of been focusing on Ruby for a while.
Well, good on you for that then. I still feel bad though that I didn't get you guys anything, but I'll figure
really
something out
need
now, I
much.
guess. Do you guys have a toaster?
Yeah, we do.
How about a microwave?
No, actually, I don't think we do. I don't actually use a microwave very often.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, I used to, but now I know how to cook.
Lucky you.
Do you know how to cook, Betty?
I've been trying.
Do you want help?
Lila's been trying their best. I've been making some occasional successes here and there, but like I still cannot outlive burning miso soup.
Okay, soup is not that hard to burn, to be fair. You can burn soup.
Miso soup is mainly water.
Yeah, I know.
I burnt water.
You can burn water. It's not like when you put stuff in water, the stuff in the water can still burn.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm fully
and
aware.
And then the water evaporates and the stuff is just left there and it's burning and it's crisping.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Well, if you want help, I can.
I'll take it into consideration if I want to surprise Lila with something.
Okay.
Thank you.
And if you want to eat rocks, I'm very creative with rock food now. Because Ruby eats rocks.
I see. Okay.
She's made of rocks. She eats rocks.
Have you gotten them any sirloin rock then?
No.
No.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, no.
Bring that.
Okay, I'll make sure to bring that.
Who needs a microwave when you've got rocks?
I need to figure out where to get that. I think I get. Oh yeah, no. I think the volcano we have nearby probably has some.
To be fair, that'll make her happier than microwave will make me.
That's the progress we've made
Yeah.
so far. You can charm them, kind of. You can give them simple
Have you really never seen gave them sirloin rock before?
No.
The way that some of the silicon-based people like to prepare it, it looks kind of like a hunk of meat on bone, except it's not bone, it's not hunk of meat, it's just rock.
Perfect. Exactly what she can eat. Just rocks. Well, and water.
And I know certain silicone-based people whatnot really love that stuff. Like that is they will go nuts over that. So we'll see if they like that too.
Yeah.
All right.
In the very least, she'll be excited.
I hope so.
Maybe save me on a little bit of glass for a while.
Plan B, we get a net, I guess. Net can work.
Make sure to check around to see if there's any bugs skittering around you.
Cut through it or shoot through it.
I assume I would feel it. I'm not that scarred.
Well, I mean, like they can still kind of like skitter on your clothes.
Yes. When's Scar's birthday? Oh shit, yeah, you're right. It's close. It's close. I have so much time.
It's just me.
I just realized the other unfortunate aspect about these things. They seem to be more attracted. I mean, they do seem to like gold, but they seem to be attracted to organized things that are orderly.
Orderly how? Oh, fuck, they must not like me. Holy shit, they must not like me.
Yeah, no,
I'm surprised they even tried.
They'll still. Doesn't mean they won't try anyways, but they have a higher chance of skidding over to people with status magic, people who are very like
status magic. What is status magic?
It's like a weird sort of like.
Disguise yourself? I don't know.
It's like a weird kind of magic that like that's video games like based.
Oh.
Like most of their stuff on.
Like
turn
buffing.
into my other party member. I could turn
No, not that.
No,
so like,
not buffing.
you know how people have like, they have the holograms that pop out of their phones or whatever, and this kind of shows them some stuff. Well, those people just have it sort of naturally in their system and can tell them about their own bodies.
Oh, okay.
And other things, yeah. So it's like a natural Jarvis that they have.
I have that kind of, except it's Umbra telling me, hey, guess what? I'm gonna make it so you can feel all of your muscles now and be completely aware of them. And then I fall on the floor.
So it's just like that, except instead of them kind of like, telling to you in some kind of passive aggressive manner and stuff like that.
Yeah, I assume their things aren't passive aggressive.
Yeah, it was showed in a text form in front of you.
That makes sense.
So it also kind of allows them to kind of actually see what's on them in a
Something's
itemized
happening.
fashion, an orderly fashion.
Okay, put him in here. Go directly to hell.
Yeah, it's still.
Alright.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, Kurt doesn't wear normal clothes very often.
Matter, so it's something to do with you.
And yeah,
also people who tend to
Cord has kind
have
of
a closer association with
or along with a lot of
living in the booty,
y'all in
like
chat
an
and me.
adventure type of thing and whatnot, have a higher chance of attracting them as well.
Ugh.
Unless they are how do I say this? Unless they're kind of impure in some aspect.
Impure. What does that mean? Like they've had sex? Or like
I don't know.
They're mixed blood.
No, not that. Not. I guess maybe in some aspect, maybe more chaotic or more potentially sinful you could be. I guess. No, wait, no. Corrupted? No.
I'm gonna be smart and not put myself any more in danger.
The more of a degenerate you are, the less likely you're going to be attracting those things.
Okay. So they like purity.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes,
Okay.
in general. Like not
They
just
like
neutral purity, or virginal
purity,
purity, or whatnot. It's simply just the concept of
purity,
just purity,
and
clean,
order.
organized order. Yes.
So they don't like me.
No, I drink ginger ale potions.
Yeah, they don't.
They
like
shouldn't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Patty. We can be a disorderly, chaotic, sinned individuals.
I'm
all
a magical girl of Christmas. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh. I mean, you also sometimes Krampus out.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, I know. It's the pagan / consumer side of Christmas, but still, it feels weird.
You're fine.
It looks like it worked out well for you.
It's not like you're bad.
I know. It's also part of being an adult, I guess. You know, you have adult thoughts, I guess, and take care.
Bye.
You think about stuff that, hey, people look nice, and hey, it'd be nice to have more money and all that stuff. It's
Yeah, you can't always be perfect innocence. Otherwise, you're naive and you fall into bullshit.
I know. It just feels weird, just
To grow up? Yeah, it does.
What are you doing here? What are you doing out so late?
I hate how I can't seem to counter your words.
It's my special ability. I may not have fancy words.
I can tell you apart.
But your words have impact. Yeah.
You and your sibling have different smells because your diet. That was you.
I have experience.
Any luck, Ludric?
No, not that much older than
Nothing
you.
with what we currently know. I'm gonna do some concepts and research now that I've seen them and seen how they act and how they respond to
Hello,
things.
creature.
Hi. Oh, if you see a little golden bug kind of like crawling around, you're good to smash it. That's a question people ask me from time to time, yes, but it's because there's a weird critter that's kind of crawling around, and this is a form of defense.
Bugs!
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad bugs.
They don't taste good.
Don't
They make
eat the
tummy
bugs.
very upset.
Yeah, you can smash the bugs though.
Smash 'em.
Eat the bugs. I was
No.
eating
Nope.
spiders yesterday.
Those are not good spiders. Those are
You can freeze them. Freeze them and make them go away.
With my 18 bugs worth of gold dust.
I'm
I wanna
going to
eat
get home
them.
with my lack of.
Don't eat them. They're bad.
Do some research.
I wanna eat them.
Don't do it.
Really do that.
It's like broccoli. It's like broccoli.
Oh,
Good days.
Ew!
Ludric.
Broccoli's gross.
Yeah.
How much seems to be really going on other than just dealing with bugs?
So you should smash instead.
I don't know about they seem to like rather they give a vibe of like yeah, I'm very curious.
They may also they may have a higher preference for things that are more pure and orderly or organized.
Innocent.
Just the idea, yeah, that sort of stuff. So basically, someone like, let's say, someone with status magic, because their inventories or nicely organized and whatnot. That's something that would attract their attention.
Think they'd like holy magic people?
No. I don't. Not holy magic would definitely not simply just attract them.
Okay,
I don't
good.
like shadow magic either, because they're not going after John.
Because yeah, it's not shadow magic doesn't mean that it's bad or corrupted. Now, my stuff, however, this stuff and whatnot, they probably do not want anything to do with. Which, in fact, I recall finding some things.
Yeah.
That was associated with them. They seem to just go
Get
down
'em?
in one swipe. Everyone else kind of took a couple hits.
Get 'em.
This was one swipe and it's gone. So they don't like stuff that is corrupted, disorganized, or degenerate.
Well, damn, just describe me more, why don't you?
At least
At least I know I'm safe.
at least you're willing to accept that. So yeah, just that's the general gist, is that they may have a higher preference for orderly stuff. Maybe also preference for gold itself.
I tried leaving a gold piece up to see if it would go towards it. Oh, also, before I leave, because I didn't see him go towards the gold piece, has it always been cracked?
I never paid attention. I
I never
ask about
even
that,
until
but
John
like,
pointed.
I'm pretty sure it was sort of cracked. Or no, it might have been cracked maybe during one of the fights. But like, that is kind of like how long has this been kind of functioning, kind of absorbing all the excess stuff? I wouldn't be surprised if it needs a little bit of maintenance.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought, is it's
Probably.
exerting itself and storing too much.
Oh, it's probably going somewhere else. I think that it's kind of being exhausted somewhere.
I mean, it can't store. I don't think it could store infinite.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
you don't know. Maybe it's really good at when it dies.
Oh, it's just such a professional.
Listen, it's trying its damnedest.
It is.
Yeah, look at all those people standing so close. Okay, no, they're perfect. They're fine. It's just it's more exponential. I just don't like standing. I do not like standing next to that thing.
I can understand.
It feels
Yeah.
weird.
It's unpleasant.
It's so weird.
It's like a fan being used on you, except it's in reverse.
It's like a fan, but like, yeah, it's taking your hot air.
No. It's
Sucking.
taking my cold air
It's
It's making it hotter.
sucking.
Yes.
It's a vacuum. Alright.
It's a vacuum.
Before I hear any more people going, oh, another one, Ludwig, I'm heading out.
Apologies.
Oh, another one, Ludwig.
What else have you?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What
I'm
else
kidding.
have you?
Funny.
What have you tried to in terms of analyzing it?
Tried using magic sight, obviously sensors to see if I can smell where it's coming from. Give it a simple command to go back to its master. Of course, when I did that, it killed itself. So, I'm assuming that's the fastest way to get back to where it's coming from.
That's true.
I thought about trying to ask it if it has a nest or take me back to your nest, but I think it's just kind of looking around. I'm of the opinion it might just be apparating over time, using something to help pull itself together.
It might be apparating, but the problem is that like, I
mean-
spent some time sniffing around, and like for that sort of gold feeling that thing gives off, or that is rather, it's all over the island. Like, if there's any time for someone to say it's in the goddamn walls, this would be it.
It's in the goddamn walls.
Maybe someone who's magical and knows magic stuff can look for like runes or something, like hex bags.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say that we've tried, however, there's hexes of all kinds. So, maybe having someone else who has that sort of specialty, maybe they can try to take a look. Because Dylan didn't
That's
find
not me.
anything.
That's not me.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, so if it's coming out of gold dust and it smells like gold everywhere, right? If there is hex bags, hex runes, or just runes of any kind, and gold is being used as the foundation for it, yeah? Yeah, you're getting worried now suddenly.
Oh, no.
Do me a
it's
favor.
constantly-
Yeah, do me a favor. Think about this. You know we have a metal detector to try to figure out those little skeletons that are in the basement that are not actually skeletons? Same concept, not the same metal detector, obviously. We need something finer, more sensitive. But tune it to gold or AU. Start walking around, flash get directions, and see if you can see an impulse or an influx of it getting stronger at certain directions. And that might be where your source is for if there's something here producing it.
I mean, I don't know. That's probably better than
It can't
me trying
hurt.
to use my nose to. Yeah, it can't hurt. It can't hurt. But I'm a little doubtful of it working, mainly because it's just like.
What the fuck is
I sniffed
that?
around. I smell gold. Is that Hanar? No, it's not.
What
Why did
is
Hanar
that?
even come to this place?
What is that?
Maybe a flying spaghetti monster. or
I'm
something?
not judging.
I am.
A little
You
bit.
already kind of. Yeah, there you go.
There you
little,
go.
a little.
Be honest with yourself. It's a little strange. It's okay to call it strange. No one's gonna judge you
Yeah,
harshly,
no, it's fucking weird.
openly.
I'm weird.
I'm weird too.
I'm part creature made of goop. And the goop comes from my flesh.
Words.
Flesh goop. Meat points. Meat points. It's my MP, Ludric.
Meat points.
My meat points.
Meat point.
My MP. Meat point.
Ooh.
All right. Thank you for the info. Then.
Of course.
I'm glad it makes it like goopy and umbra-y, so it's not just like meat. Can you imagine if I just had a meat hand?
I don't want to imagine that.
Mincemeat hand.
I don't want to imagine that. Thank you, though. I mean, I already produced this. And it's not meat.
It's not meat.
Yeah. So.
Probably for the best. I still need to figure out how to apply for the neighborhood watch. At some point.
I guess you just kind of just go to I guess I can kind of lead you over to where you got to go to. We just gotta figure out how to not have the person who's processing you not laugh in your face initially.
Why?
If they happen to know
my lineage?
Yes.
Are they gonna sins of the father me?
No, they're not. They're not. Look, they understand that people are
I'm
unique
turning
entities.
around. I'm good now. I'm a goody good two shoes. I haven't done anything terrible in a year at least. A year at least.
I will say, technically speaking, you're kind of a little bit that's much better than some other neighborhood watch members.
I haven't done a criminal action in a very long time. Cause I have a kid.
Okay, alright, yeah. God damn it, okay, yep.
What?
No, it's just you making me realize of how much just having kids makes us.
It does a lot.
Yeah.
It's fucked with my brain, and I hate it. I don't know if it's Ruby that's fucked with my brain, or if my brain is just fucked. I keep trying to help people. For no reason. And I look at abandoned children, and I have a problem. My chemistry is different, and I hate it.
Maybe because you're in a position where you can actually do something about that now.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, just don't do the whole thing that the rest of the metaverse likes to do, and just
adopting everyone. No.
Yeah.
The last time I found an abandoned child, I found them a place to go.
That's good.
There's a certain point after 2 or 3 kids when you can't give your children enough attention.
Yeah, that's how it happened with my siblings. Have you met some of them? Corona's kids are fucked. Coda's fucking crazy. And he has like a ton of kids now, by the way. Dragon kids. Which he says some of them are basically just dragons. They're just dragons. And then the other half of them are like people dragons. I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. They're all your kids. And he's like, yeah, they are.
But dragons I prefer not to have that much.
I don't know, he's crazy. He's crazy. He's an RGB gamer dragon. He's weird. And then there's like, I don't even remember their name. There's like a weird kid that like bites everybody.
VRCRP will be closing in 5 minutes.
There's a weird one that bites everybody that I haven't seen in a while. I think they had like a bucket on their head or something.
Thank you, and I hope we'll see you all.
They were weird. I don't remember their name. They were feral. I have no idea where they went.
I was an only child.
That's for the best. I mean, technically, I was an only child. And then I got adopted by a crazy lady.
I'm never having children. And biologically, I can't have children anymore anyway, if I wanted to.
I didn't intend to have any. One appeared.
Yeah, adoption.
It apparated. To be fair, me and Kleptus thought it was like a dog. We thought she was like a dog. We thought she was like a Pokemon. Like, not a kid.
And then
yeah, the bug turns into a child.
I run a gang. Is that like being a parent?
Yeah, it is, actually.
Okay, then I have a bunch of unruly children, but they're also grown-ass adults.
That makes them worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's like 2 others I haven't seen in like forever.
I want biological at that point.
One of them I think is actually literally insane. They're like a Mad Hatter.
Look, I don't want to, profile or have prejudice or anything like that, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if look, my interaction with Corona has always been antagonistic.
Batshit insane? Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know about them being that crazy, but like,
she was,
being neighborhood watch member trying to.
She's called the Mad Queen. Like, her fucking title is that she's insane.
I mean, if the title is widely accepted, that kind of says a lot.
She was crazy. She knew she was crazy. But that was fine, because she still was nice.
I think I heard from Fruity that that something that Corona set up years ago is still doing its thing. They like set up some kind of weird subscription service where they keep getting presents mailed to them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like the most oddball things that keep coming in.
I might need your help, by the way, Patty.
Mad Queen activities, but sure, giving people presents sure is Rad Queen activities. Whoa.
Yeah. Help with what?
Wild goose chase across the universe.
I'm down for that sort of thing. I mean,
Cool.
I'm still dealing with my own wild goose chase I've been doing for about 3-4 years now.
Okay. It might maybe involve some stealing. Because some people might believe that they own it now, but they don't. It's mine.
I see. Okay, well, okay, now that you put it like that, that's I might feel a little more comfortable.
Technically, they stole it from me. Because my mom sent all of the shit that I'm supposed to have out into the universe and then told me, go find it. Like I would know. I think she expected to die when I was older. Probably.
I'll catch you later.
See you later.
Let's see.
Me thinking on what to do.
I didn't want children, but Ruby just spawned out of nowhere. It's true, she just spawned. Flamigo! I love Flamigo.
I'm working. This is just a test model, but
he's beautiful.
Eventually, it'll be the full model. Also, hang on. I feel like you just like this little guy, Goopy Finger.
Goopy Finger.
Goopy
I love it.
Finger. It has fizz bones. It's very, very just
Goopy.
fun to play with.
My bones.
Goopy little guy.
Oh, my bones.
Bones.
I haven't done a crime in over a year. I have people to do that for me.
I know what you're doing here, Kirby. Stop making me want to
Wee.
They're trying to force a pact upon you. We don't know what's gonna happen if you try to. What happened?
We still need to, at some point, have Marge and A3 have, like, an actual official meeting.
Yes.
We should probably do that at some point.
I wasn't at this week's thing because I was at my friend's house watching anime.
Yeah. I just keep not noticing that things are happening, and then I'm like, oh, fuck.
No, so they don't actually have a way to make the.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
And then I don't. Yep. Oh, I'm playing the most Caro game ever. It's called Mudborn, and you're a frog, and you breed frogs, and you solve things with frogs.
I'm playing Dave the
You alter
Diver.
frog genetics with mushrooms.
Because
Dave the Diver's on my wish list.
Witch bought Dave the Diver for me. And now I'm playing Dave the Diver, and she cursed me. She cursed me with Dave the Diver.
You have multiple patterns on this, right?
I have all 20.
I love you. Thank you. I have a collection. I have most of them. I think I actually have all of their original patterns.
Oh, wow.
I don't know that I have a lot of the event patterns. Because there were event patterns.
Yeah.
I think I have the Pokeball one.
I got poison powder, I got stun spore, I got sleep powder, and gust.
Gust!
I just realized, technically speaking, you can make your own patterns.
Yes.
Yes.
I intend to
this
make
one-
one for
since-
Inkwell, because I want to have Pokemon in Inkwell.
Oh.
Since Luis's evolved in Lost Acres, I asked them, hey, do you want to pick from these 20, or do you want to make a custom one? And they picked Fancy, which is this one. And the one funny, here's the thing. So all the others, the way that they're done is they're done actually through masks. So there's the black, white, red, and green mask, and then you have to actually put in the colors manually. However, the Fancy one is more than 4 colors, so I actually had to go in and manually do this one. because I couldn't figure out how they did it through the normal game means. But all the others are actually entirely masks, so technically speaking, I could change the colors to whatever the fuck I want if I wanted to.
That's really nice. This really looks nice in VR.
Kara's doing her thing.
New Pokemon
Kara's doing her own
great.
thing right now.
Oh, before I step away, I don't know if it's something that you would notice, but like, how do you feel about Patty's eyes now? Because they've been kind of changed.
They do feel different, but I like them. They look neat.
Yeah, I like it too. It's just, it feels striking.
Yeah, I did notice that they felt more striking than before.
And when I do the expressions, it just kind of goes back to going, okay, it's fine, it's fine, whatnot. I just wanted to kind of like give her a striking feeling, but also like maybe more push them with more, I guess, cartoony expression.
Yeah.
Because I do try to do the whole like body.
I keep trying to give Cord new hair, and I'm never satisfied.
Well, that's because Cord's hair is so Cord.
It is really cool, and it's really Cord. But I was intending to try and make it like not spiky as spiky as this one, because Cord like is mellowing out. But I've decided I'm just gonna try and do that more through outfits. Because I like
these outfits work. I also think kind of like a I guess like it kind of looks like there's like she's kind of like brushing it back kind of thing a little bit. Yeah.
You know what you could do is just put like a cute little headband. Like you could just add an accessory or two, and that might change the look.
Yeah, maybe a hair clip thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, actually, to be fair, that doesn't exactly. Why?
For the diner.
I feel like at this point, Marge's crazy hair is just so well known as her that if I ever change it, people will lose their minds. If she ever cuts it.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I'll just be like, what?
Yeah.
Her plan was, I'm gonna not cut my hair until I kill Malleus, but since that's a plot that will probably never happen, I'm like, I wonder if I ever will just cut her hair.
Or if her hair just accidentally gets cut.
Yeah,
that too. If someone
not
else cuts
likely.
it. But that's not up to me.
At this point, there's probably going to be a accidental.
Yeah, according to his mom face.
An actual short hair would probably cut off. Like she's had cases where it got a little burnt, and she'll trim off. Like
maybe you could grow it out.
If
Maybe
there's actual damage with like burnt hair, she'll trim it. But that's not like cutting her hair short.
Yeah.
Originally, she had just 2 little twin braids, and then she stopped braiding her hair when she got depressed. And then it's just been going crazy since. Though she does have it does get put up sometimes when she has to dress nice.
Yeah.
So.
And she's all fancy.
And her cowlick always stays. Every form she takes, it has the cowlick.
Bye.
Oh, hi there.
What time is it? We shot 11.
Why are you?
I'm gonna go play more frogs.
Enjoy frogs.
Frog.
Frog.
I do like the look of it. Alright, I'm gonna be taking off, so you guys take care.
Yeah, alright. Bye, Grammy.
Wires. We had a lightning one, we had an ice one, now we have a fire one. There's too many fairy tale characters now. We have 5.
Let's go here.
We have 5. We could do dragon roars.
Meanwhile, I'm
Getting out of hand.
It's more just that's not something really Cord's into. Does this one not have any music? Oh, that's sad. I like the music. I do. So small stuff for Cord. This does not look as bad as I expected it to after all this time. I'm actually shocked that it still looks this decent. Can you walk on the water? Yeah, you can. You can walk on the water. What do you mean, wait? Wait, what? Wait, what? Have you not seen this before? Yeah. Well, technically, this was never actually used on RP. This was intended to be used as, when Cord took over the den, she was meant to kind of make some changes to it. Or she was going to make some changes to it to fit her style more. And more the place she was at. And part of that was I was making this area darker and giving it some water. A lot more water. Because there was water, but it wasn't this high up. And it wasn't as focused. Though now, because this map is so old, I am likely to redo a lot of it. Because mostly just it's like stuff doesn't work. Like this doesn't work in this map. I don't know if it didn't work because I didn't work on it or if it didn't work for other reasons, but stuff doesn't work in this one. It's only it's all pre-Udon. It's all very old. I also don't. I do have a regular den. We'll go to regular den, so we can look at all of it. The den is going to have some changes. I am finally bringing it back, though. Yeah, this is the one where I did actual updates to it. That one was a test, I think, because I never actually used an RP. This one has, like, decent lighting and stuff. You can use this one. It has a shitty water shader, though. But it's because it's a really old shader. But it's gonna get some updates, to kind of be suited to Cord more and have more updated assets. But I still want to keep a lot of the things that are in it, like I'm keeping this. And I'm gonna see if I can mimic this shape, but with better, poly count, I guess. Yeah, it was full of errors, and I gave up. That's why I'm intending to kind of redo most of it. Because it's old. It's very old. It's old, and even the Unity file doesn't work super well for me anymore. I'm still gonna keep this up though, this version, so that I can keep looking at it because I love it. I didn't make this though. This was, I believe, made by B. It's very old, lots of memories. This is where I got worms in my fingers. I got worms in my fingers there. I'd like to actually have the garden be a part of the map as well in the update. But I have to reduce the poly count on that because it's really high poly. We still have all the Cord pictures. All the pictures of Corona. All the pictures. And the bloodline book. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I didn't know that. It didn't have... Wait. Oh. But I came to the map, and I'm not, like, quite leaving yet, just because, Corona. I wanted to tell y'all that I am intending to do more with Cord. I know I haven't. I've been working on it. it's going to take a bit because I have to make the new map for the den. But once the new map is made, you can expect more cord to occur. Lots more cord. And all of these things will finally, like, fit together. It is. It's what happens when you play a character for a long time, and I have played cord for an insanely long time. I know. I can't either. I never expected... Honestly, I didn't expect cord to get this far. I didn't think that I would be entertained by cord for 6 years. I didn't think that cord would get happy. Because cord is actually happy now. That doesn't work anymore. Does this one work? Yeah, this one works. I didn't think that that would happen. Yeah. But she's actually recovered from a vast majority of her trauma. No, you're not, because it happens more often now. I'm sure if Corona, the character, was still here, you wouldn't feel the need to clip every time she shows her affection and love, because she would actually be doing it. I am intending to, yeah. It's partially on Tuesday. I end up being really tired, and I think that because I'm so tired, I'll forget that I have anything to do on Tuesday. So I am going to make an effort to go to Wakarian more as Cord. I am also going to make an effort to go to Orlando Soccer more as Cord. That might be good, yeah. But poke me in the server, not in our DMs. Yeah, Orlando Soccer is really easy to show up. Like, so it goes a long time. Yeah. But yeah, I intend to do a lot more with her. I've been wanting to for a while. Cord does have plans for the den. The den will be actually coming back full swing. And I will actually try to use it as a way to have like a soft RP that I run. Yeah. Cord will start bringing in people that she trusts with it. Not necessarily applications. No, she's not going to open it to the public. It's still criminal. It's still a thieves' den. She's only going. Excuse me. She's only going to bring in people that she trusts enough to not fuck around and not get her caught. I've been kind of debating in my... Yeah, she'll start inviting key holders for sure. I would intend to have like a lobby every month or so. Maybe twice a month. To just be a social lobby. And then also host little missions and quests for for people to do. With one of the main storylines being trying to get back the treasury. But I'd also like to actually, like, make some little stories. Her relationship with Coda is fine, actually. Her relationship with Coda is the best out of all of her siblings. Because some of her siblings have just straight disappeared. I can't remember her name right now. Annabelle? I think it's Annabelle. Something like that. The character that's played by BWC. I believe she eventually full disappeared. Hatter, which I'm not sure if that's her name, but the one with the hat. I think her name is Hatter. I don't remember. It's been a very long time. She's disappeared off the face of the planet. Mao's character, the crazy bitey child, has also disappeared. And most of it is the people don't play them anymore. The only one that like canonically they disappeared is BWC's character Annabelle. I think Annabelle. Something like that. Something along those words. But those were the ones that honestly Cord wasn't very connected to. Cord was only really connected to Coda. That's the only one she really counts as her sibling. The others, it's like these are my these people are my family. They are my responsibility, but they're not like emotionally my family. They're my family through responsibility. I will take care of them as much as I can, but they're not here, so I won't. But Coda this is my family, even though he's an asshole and I keep having to punch him in the face. Figuratively, he's my family. And it's the same with Fable. Fable is also kind of, he doesn't have his key back because Cord doesn't trust him with it yet. Mostly because he's too good. He's too much of a goody two-shoes. Patty, Cord might give a key to, but it's more likely that she's going to include her in some of that storyline, but not give her a key. Essentially, like, she's going to, like, ask for favors, but she's not gonna bring her into the fray because she's not a thief. Or thief associated. One second, let me make sure that it's not set to a channel that I don't want you to see. Okay. There we go. So, the key holders is Chow, but it's oh fuck, what's his name? Isn't it just Chow? Is Chow the character's name? No. Is it? Flamingo. Is he Chow? Is his name just Chow? Okay, yeah, it is Chow. Chow is his name. Okay. So yeah, Chow. Who is played by Chow. Cinnabelle, Kane. Corona. Is that Corona? No, because Corona doesn't have... No. Corona has a character that has a key, but it's not Corona, and it's not, Fable. But they made a thief character. Corona has a guild member. I don't remember their name, though. Ethereal has a key, Fruity has a key, Kirby... Apparently Patty might have a key already, because... Kirby/Patty, so Patty might actually already have a key. And if Patty already has a key, then Patty already has a key. Wait, did I give Patty a key when she was having that trouble? I think I might have given Patty a key when she was having that trouble. Because Cord is very close to Patty. That might have been it. That might have happened. It's been a long time. It's hard to keep things together with Cord, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I did. They're kind of different, though. They're a little different. This one is Green Cane. Though, Red Cane would have one, but he doesn't do VR roleplay very much anymore. He has responsibilities. Hi, thank you for subbing, Kanazella. Hello. Yeah. Anytime a close friend of Cord. Barton has a key, Coda has a key, although Barton having a key is, I believe, kind of a similar situation of he has a key, but he's not necessarily involved in the work. Ion has a key. Fun fact. Ion has a key. And Ion is involved. Ion has done things for Thieves' Den before. Saya has a key. Holly has a key. Though, again, kind of similar to the others. It's not really necessarily for work. It's for safety. Prisma has a key. Percy has a key. Oogie has a key. For safety, not really to get involved with fighting. And then Shiloh has a key, and Ruby has a key. Yeah, key holders are not necessarily members, just to clarify. Yeah. Ion and Ethereal have shown up in Thieves' Den a lot, and both of them have been involved before. Have been, like, actively involved in fighting. Belle does not have one yet. Cord will give one to Belle. But Belle has had too much stuff on her plate already. So there's not really been a time for Cord to give one to Belle. If Slade was still alive, Slade would also have one. But he's not. Yeah, obviously Kleptus has one. Kleptus is all the way up here. Kleptus obviously has one. Yeah, Belle has a flower in the garden. Belle has I think a flower at this point. Yeah. She has a flower in the garden, but also she's alive now, so she does. Yeah. It's funny. Funny. But yeah. As you can see, I've got a little Discord. I've got the people in it. I am probably going to bring in new people. As Cord deems them trustworthy. I honestly think probably one of the ones that will get one sooner than later, if they're up for it, is Charles. As in Sean Hoff Charles. Because him and Cord kind of like struck a connection during the Halloween arc thing. And Charles does do that kind of stuff. Yeah, the Superman. Yeah, Superman kind of does this stuff. And I think Cord would potentially trust him. And to be a member, Solana does not have one. No. That was at Fable's place, not here. Yeah, he understands moral flexibility. And to clarify, they don't have to be someone Cord absolutely abhorrently trusts to get into the den. Cord just has to believe, A, this is the type of work they would want to do. They would be a good asset, and they're not a snitch. Fable had his revoked because he was a snitch. Fable might eventually get back a somewhat precursory one. Because Cord might see if she can arrange with the den to have did I say Dylan? I think Dylan had a key at one point. I think Dylan's been in here before, but I don't know. A lot of people got fired. Dylan did choose safety concern, but she's not in the Discord because at the time it wasn't a thing. Brain. It was when Fable disappeared for a bit, and I think Dylan. I don't remember if Dylan was pregnant. I think Dylan was pregnant, and Cord let her have the key to here and also fed her food. Anyways, though, Alai wasn't fired for not coming. Alai was removed because they did some they reworked the Nine Heavens. The Nine Heavens is not a brothel anymore. It's a bar now. They don't do the sex. They don't do that now. To my knowledge. As far as I have been told, they don't do that anymore. And they limited their workers to like six members. So Alai, being kind of new and not coming like to every session, only coming to like every once or twice every couple of weeks. Alai, I was like, yeah, you can remove me. Like, please, like, feel free, go ahead. Yeah. Thana was also removed as well. No. Alai's doing their own contract work. I'm sure Alai is still making money. I haven't been playing Alai because I haven't had a place to kind of have them. But also, I kind of... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think she would be as interested if it was just a bar. Oh, excuse me. But... Brain. Finley's fine. Finley's doing his own thing. Contract work. No! Alai could be a hitman. Alai could be a very nice hitman. A mask fatale. Cassidy is doing her cheesecake business. I intend to play her a little more often when I can. Probably at Orlando Saka. Maybe at Aegis. Penny needs to. I need to play Penny more. Somebody asked about Reyna. I'm thinking things over for Reyna. I want to wait until a certain progress point for A3. Once A3 reaches a certain progress point, which is somewhat being worked towards right now, might have more for that on Friday. So once that's reached, I am planning to do more with Reyna. I'm planning to play Reyna again. And I've got kind of a spot I might put her. I've also got a story point that might happen as well. She might do something a little bit rebellious. Not something she's not allowed to do, but maybe something certain people wouldn't approve of. Not necessarily Hybris, but just kind of... I don't know who wouldn't disapprove of it, but I think a few people might. No, not join a gang. That's illegal. The one thing she currently is restricted from doing is illegal activity. The only way that Reyna would do something illegal is if she did a chassis that's not her. If she decided I'm gonna go I'm gonna go full criminal because I want to for some reason, which, I mean, she doesn't really have any reason to want to. Then she would change her chassis. She would use a remote control chassis. There's not been a lot of Monster Manor, to be fair. There's not been a lot of lobbies for it. I'd like to go. And I'm trying to think of stuff to do for Finley. I'm somewhat restricted because of the connection to the AA vampires. Yeah, I loved the cafe. I missed the cafe. It was so cool. It was nice. I mean, I miss PL too, but yeah. I want to go to Wakarium's onsen though this week. Maybe not this week. We'll see. I'm going to a convention this week. This weekend. I'm going to a convention and I'm seeing Mean Girls in the same weekend. It's gonna be crazy. But I don't know if we'll go. I don't know. Some people will do stuff on Easter. Because keep in mind, it's like a Christian family holiday. It's a mostly Christian family holiday. So there's a lot of people that don't really celebrate it because they don't have kids and they're not like religious. Or if they are religious, they go to church and then they come home and then they're done. So if people have families and they're gonna go visit their family, yes. But it's not a huge travel holiday. Yeah, no. It's a morning, maybe dinner holiday. It's not a travel holiday. It's a morning, maybe dinner holiday. So some people will still run RPs if they're some people will take it as a good time to take a break. I probably won't. I will probably try to RP because I want to. Because Eden is on break. So if it's up, I will go this Sunday. But Eden is on break this week and then next week. So either this week or next week I'll go to onsen as Cord. I don't know that I'm doing anything for Easter this year. I don't think we went last year to Easter for my family. And obviously, my siblings and I are planning on going to a convention, so no Eden lost this week or next week. It's on a 2-week break. Yeah, that's understandable, Dave. I don't know that. I think, honestly, kind of the pandemic is when we stopped going to a lot of family events, too. We might do something for Easter, but I doubt that it's going to be on Sunday. Like, on Easter. I don't know, though. Because they haven't told me that we're doing anything for Easter, so I expect we're not. But I do know that we're going to a convention. Me, my 2 siblings, we're going to a convention. And I need to talk to some of my college friends because I know some of them are going, and I need to make sure that they know I am going and that I'd like to meet them there. And say hi. Imagine, Ribbon having real friends? That's crazy. Well, Ribbon having IRL friends? That's the better way to say that. Ribbon having IRL friends? That's crazy. I have Pokemon friends now. I do. I need to do the karaoke stream. I still need to do a lot of them. There's a lot of streams that we need to do. There's the karaoke stream, and we need to do I know, touching grass, it's crazy. I'm about to be the president of our honor society on my campus, so I'm really touching grass. I'm super touching grass. Yeah, it probably will be on Saturdays. I think Saturdays would be good because I don't have school and I don't have RP. We need to do karaoke. We need to do Borderlands. We need to do Sonic. And we need to do FNAF and FNAF VR and a Rage game. But we need to vote for the Rage game, and we also need to vote for the Cord game. Yeah. That one's Cord specific, I think. Was it Cord specific or was it something else? No, it wasn't Cord specific. It was any character. I only remember Cord specifically because I was joking that we could play Red Dead Redemption as Cord and I would do the Southern Cord voice. I don't have Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but it would be funny. It would be really funny, and I've been looking for an excuse to buy it. But I can't buy it for a little bit. Because I'm going to a convention, and I'm probably going to spend money at the convention like a stupid idiot. Like a dummy. Where's the Gressico? I don't care about you, pom-pom Purin. Where's Angry Panda? Where's the Angry Metal Panda? Get out of the way, pom-pom Purin. Because I imagine she'd say it wrong. What's a Chikawa? Can you imagine Cord with a little Chikawa? A little Chikawa? A little Chikawa? Cord just Chikawa. Instead of Chikawa. Chikawa. I picked my shine. Ooh. Maya has just kind of been working. I need to what happened to my voice? I need to work more on figuring out what to do for her little story thing. But I'm kind of putting that on the back burner for now because I'd really like to get through Maddie and Calliope and Cord starting. I think I'm going to, for now, dedicate myself mostly to Maddie's because Maddie's should be kind of easy. Maddie's is I need to do a model thing and then I need to find a map that I like, or I need to make a quick forest map. Which is probably going to be I'll make a map because there's some custom things I'd like in it. There's a few things I might like in it. Yeah. I actually, with Maddie, I like to do it around Halloween. I like to have a little reference of it around Halloween, at least, because Halloween's when things are stronger. But I would like to do Maddie's whenever. Calib, the RP just kind of died. Yeah. I can make you a model if you want. I can. I say I can. Yeah. Oh, my fucking legs. Tamaki is probably of her spirit friends, the one she's been with the longest. So Tamaki, even eventually getting to the point where they can apparate themselves around Maddie makes sense. even outside of Halloween. There's a lot of model work I could do, but it's easier to ask you for. Yeah. I mean, it's also some stuff that I can just kind of be around to answer questions while you're working on it. I was so proud of myself because I made this outfit and it made me feel a lot better about playing Cord now. Because I've kind of been in a rut to work on anything. I've been in a really big rut because changing to the new computer. Beepo, me or Beepo, like you're gonna play Repo. Beepo me or Beepo Repo? Oh, me. Beepo. Me. I'll remember Beepo is with a P. Beepo is me. I'm Repo. Yeah. Sorry, I got caught up talking. A 12-foot Home Depot skeleton. Yes. Unity is rough, but only like if you want to do complex stuff. If you don't care to do complex stuff, it's not bad. How is your mini nap? Unity is modular. There's also a lot of tutorials for VR chat avatar making. But some of the like fine-tuned stuff of like making particles, doing combat work, that's hard. It's hard. It's really, it gets complicated. There's a lot of tutorials. I like there's one Sipbox. I like Sipbox's tutorials particularly for Udon models. They're good. Or for 3.0 models, I guess. They're not Udon. Have you seen my god? That's Caipirinha. Caipirinha is probably not gonna get played. I'll be honest. Caipirinha is probably not gonna get played unless some RP pops up that I'm like, you know who would really fit in this roleplay? Caipirinha. And that's just because some characters don't. Yeah, or if Benito comes back, I'll show up. My god. There's a lot of my characters that might not show up again unless something prompts me to play them. Yeah. Nitz is probably not gonna show up. Thank you. That's great. Okay. Now I am starting to notice I have a headache. So I'm gonna pop out. We're gonna end because I think we should. But I hope that that helped clear up some stuff. It's nice to talk to you guys sometimes. I know we do. It's been a rough weekend. Nam's raising a kid. Nam's raising her kid. She's being a mom. That's all Nam's doing. I will try to, yes. Thank you, Slapster. Okay. Do we have anybody we want to raid? Howl. Oh. I can get the Howl. I never raid Howl. Oh, you already did it. Damn it. You were too fast. He just died? No! Why? Is Emo still alive? Oh, he just crashed? Maybe he'll come back. Is Emo still alive? I know he was streaming earlier. How's on the beat? Oh. They're saying night in his chat. Ah, okay. Damn. Okay. Kirby then. Go to Kirby. Get Kirby. Ah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for chatting with me. I know we don't do it super often, but I do like when we get to just kind of chat and talk about roleplay. You might not see me too much Friday to Sunday. Like I said, I'm going to convention, but I will try to stream when I can. And we will have... I know it's the BRB screen. I don't have the end screen yet. The new computer. Oh! Raid the fridge. Get him. Goodbye!